Minnesota Timberwolves. The annoying part is I already recorded this video, but it didn't save. So I have to re-record it, which sucks. But here we are. I have them being the 10 seed in the West, going 35-47 on this season. The Minnesota Timberwolves. They've been a really bad team for the past, actually, a long time. I mean, the Kevin Love days were decent, but that really since Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett's the only hope this team has had for the past 20 or so years. And that's really sad. Cat came in 2015, which was better than usual, but and then they did make the playoffs in 2018, but that was the 8 seed with Jimmy Butler, and that didn't work out because in the end they got eliminated and Jimmy left. So through all their failed attempts, they really haven't had much success. But if you look at this team, in theory, they should be a lot better than they really are. You have D'Angelo Russell at the point, Edwards at the 2, Okogie at the 3, either Jared Vanderbilt or Naz Reid at the 4, and one of the best centers in the league, Karl Anthony Towns, at the 5. That should be at least a playing team. At least a playing team. Yes, the defense doesn't sound great, but that could be a reason why they got Patrick Beverley in the offseason. Because Beverley would help a lot with the defensive troubles, and Taurean Prince would also help with that, who's another guy that traded for. And you can't forget about Jared Vanderbilt, who has showed promise defensively. So they have the defensive pieces on this team. They're just not great. At the end of the day, I think the Grizzlies did decline a bit. So I think this team should be better than them this year. In theory, this team should be way better than they are. I think I already said that a few times, but it's an obvious fact that needs to be heard. Why did I say that? Anyways, moving on, Karl Anthony Towns. The best player on this team. He's gone through way too much to not be successful in the NBA. Basketball is really the only escape he gets from life. At all. Because his mom dead, his basketball team failing, his family members affected by COVID. So he's really struggling right now with life in general. And at the end of the day, you kind of gotta feel bad for him. Honestly, that's the main reason I put the Wolves here. I just want Cat to be not exactly to be better, but he deserves better. That's what I'm trying to say. Cat deserves better than he has, but he's gone through a lot, and those experiences have been pretty rough for him. So hopefully he can at least make the play-in tournament. I just want him to compete for something, because the team should be good enough to do it. They got a former All-Star D'Angelo Russell, up-and-coming young guy in Anthony Edwards, and a solidified star in Karl Anthony Towns. Then a supporting cast with defense, scoring, and you can't forget about Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley off the bench brings the scoring. Patrick Beverley brings the defense. Also, Jared Vanderbilt and Taurean Prince bring the defense. So this team should be a decent team. It's just the idea of them is better than what they actually are. At the end of the day, hopefully they can be better this year, because I just want Cat to be happy. At the end of the day, that's what you want. He hasn't requested a trade openly, as far as I've known, but he might be on the edge of doing that, considering the team hasn't done much to get the team better, other than drafting Edwards and trading for D'Lo and Beverly. After that, there's really not much else. So hopefully the team can be better and Cat can win something. Just make it to the play-in at least. Then there goes D'Angelo Russell. There's originally this idea of D'Lo, Cat, and Booker on one team. The three boys, all from. They weren't all from the same college, because D'Lo was from UCLA, but Cat and Booker were both from Kentucky, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Cat and Booker were both from Kentucky. And it's like, they should be. I wish that team was a reality, but one, it's not a reality because Booker is staying in Phoenix, considering now they're actually good. Second, that team's defense would be absolutely terrible. You'd have to surround those three with really defensive players that can make up for their mistakes in the defensive end, or they would have to hide them in the defense. They'd have to do something to make up for the defensive liabilities in the court. So at the end of the day, that team is probably a better theory than actual truth. So at the end of the day, yeah, it's not as good as it sounds. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that at least you got D'Lo and at least you got Cat, and you got a replacement for D-Book, Anthony Edwards. He was saying he grew 2 inches this year, and I don't know if that's true. It might be, it might not be, but it doesn't really change much about him. Give Allen Iverson 2 inches, it's not like he's the next Jordan. Give Paul Pierce 2 inches, it's not like he's the next LeBron. It's really not that much of a difference from how he is now. But I still think he's going to be better, mainly just because he has potential as a former #1 pick should have. He's going to be better. Of course, because that's how progression works. He's going to get better, unless he's a bust. But I don't think he has high bust potential. I think he's going to be a D-Wade type of guy. He's going to be pretty good in the future. But for now, this team, their ceiling is really a first round exit as the A seed. Their floor, 14 seed. And the thing is, this team didn't really make much changes from last year. And last year, they were like the 14, 13 seed. So, if you think about it, technically, I should have them down there, but because Patrick Beverley really isn't bringing you up 3 seeds. But I think the other teams that are here got worse, or it's either that they got worse, or they're gonna get worse, is what I mean. It's either they're gonna get worse, or the Timberwolves will hopefully play better. I'm hoping for the second one. So, at the end of the day, all I really want is for Cat to be happy. As long as Cat's happy, I'm happy. So that's where I'm gonna end it. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, share, comment down below tips, tricks, or ideas you have in this channel. That'll be it for me today. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.